Hello again. This is your founder and CEO of the United Martial Arts Federation, Dennis Lightning Trotter Jr. I want to go ahead and touch base on some katas. Um, Katas are a very beautiful thing to watch. It's pretty much like shadow boxing, visualizing your opponent, attacking your opponent, take care of your opponent, and then moving to the next visualized opponent to demonstrate your techniques. Deep stances, power, all of that is considered into your katas. Um, Weaponry katas. On all katas, you want to make sure you have plenty of room to your katas. If you have to ask the judges or spectate or competitors that are waiting to do their katas, you want to move them back just to make sure for safety. Safety, safety, safety. I cannot express enough about safety. Um, on your regular katas without weapons, you want to be sure you demonstrate power, good kicks, high kick techniques, balance, focus. Those are the things that's going to determine the score of your kata. Obviously, that goes without saying. Um, Weapons on your katas, these are very dangerous if you do not have total control of your katas. Dropping your weapons is going to consider the fact that your kata is completely over, unfortunately. You cannot restart a weapons kata. Regular katas without weapons, you have one opportunity to restart your kata if you forget. Unfortunately, that also will deduct points from your score while you're doing your katas. Um, Cheat sheet, um, flips in katas. Me personally, I used to do katas. Um, I placed in katas, some first, some second, some third, and some I didn't place at all. It's all a learning experience, so don't get discouraged if you don't win. Um, be sure that you notify all judges that you will be releasing your weapon. If you do not inform the judges that you're going to be releasing your weapon, that would be a deduction on your points. Um, have firm grip on your weapons. If you release those weapons and they go flying into the audience or hit someone, that is an automatic disqualification. You will not be able to restart your kata. Katas without weapons, you will have one opportunity to restart your kata. You won't be getting full score for your kata, but you will be getting the highest score at the discretion of the center judge. Um, Power, stances, timing, focus, all these play a big role in your kata. You want to make sure that you practice your kata with those attributes in your kata before you go and compete. Uh, Forgetting, dropping your weapon, doing a weapons kata is going to cause you not to be able to repeat your kata. Um, you can repeat your kata without weapons, only one time. I think I already repeated this, already stated this, but you will not be getting full score on your kata if you forget your kata. Difficulty. Um, Difficulty as in weaponry. If you have, for instance, a bow staff and you decide to do your bow staff, flip it up in the air, do a little spin, and catch your weapon. If that weapon hits the ground, your kata is over. All right. Flips. When I was doing my kata, I didn't do any flips whatsoever. But that is considered a difficulty. If you do a flip and you land it, that is beautiful. Um, that would probably increase your score on your kata. Um, During your kata, you want to make sure whenever you enter the ring, and you introduce yourself and you introduce your kata. I've been to many tournaments to where I was sitting on the sidelines. I couldn't hear anything that the competitor was saying. You want to be able to voice, you want to be loud, you want to make sure everyone, including the judges and the spectators, can hear your kata and know what you're doing. Um, don't get nervous. Nervousness is a part of competition. Once you start your kata, that nervousness, butterflies, will disappear. Stay confident. Don't don't get in there and get nervous and forget your kata because that will cause points to be deducted from your kata. Let me see here. Let me look at my cheat sheet right quick, make sure I covered everything. Difficulty, stances, power. Dropping your weapon will cause you not to be able to continue your kata. Forgetting your kata. One chance to continue your kata. Flips are optional, of course. Releasing your weapon, I've already mentioned that. Make room for your kata, I've already mentioned that. Now, as far as musical katas, same rules apply with the weapons. You drop your weapon, you will not be able to continue. If you forget your kata, on the musical katas, you will be able to have one opportunity to complete your musical kata. We do not supply DJs for musical kata. You must have your own DJ. If your DJ messes up your music during your musical kata, that is a deduction on your points for your kata. Make sure you have a trustworthy DJ. Make sure you have the correct music. If your music comes out wrong and you have to hesitate so that way your DJ can get your music properly, that's also a deduction on your kata. You want to be sure you get out there and you do your best on your kata. Make the crowd excited. Throw some exciting techniques in there, man. I'm talking about rolls, punches, splits. If you have flips in your kata, go ahead and do some splits. Just don't break your neck, all right? I have $1 million contract. I have $1 million insurance for my organization as well as a licensed LLC. So everything is legal. We also have a my business license is also regulated where I am allowed to serve food, which I have already mentioned. We're not going to starve. Um, on the believe I mentioned all the sparring and everything, so we're not going to cover that again. So during your katas, remember power, focus, deep stances, have control, especially of your weapons. We look to have exciting tournaments at the United Martial Arts Federation. Adult black belts, y'all will be receiving large trophies. You'll be receiving title belts. You already be receiving cash. All that is on my website, United Martial Arts, UMAF98.com. And you can also join my Facebook page, my group, United Martial Arts Federation. Come on in and join. Stay up to date to all of our events. You can go to my website again, www.umaf.com, umaf98.com. I can't even get my website correct. And that will keep you up to date to all of our upcoming events. Be sure to sign my guest book. Leave your email address so I can send you all the updates and everything that's going on with our organization. I think that concludes my speech for the katas. If you have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to visit my website. Leave your questions and concerns there. I will check frequently and I will be responding to any questions, any concerns whatsoever that you have about our organization. Thank you for listening. Have a blessed day and a Merry Christmas.